Hello everyone, this is the Final Bosman, and on today's episode, I'll give you money if you be my friend. Welcome to the show. I am Kyle Bosman, and I am honestly a little rushed this week. This week featured a national holiday. It was MLK Day in the US, and for that reason, the normal day and a half we have to edit the show has now been reduced to half a day. So I was supposed to make it a short episode, but I couldn't because too much happened. And as a result, today's episode will feature little to no video coverage. Also, in the spirit of brevity, going to introduce a new segment. This one's called Complex Problems, Simple Solutions. Complex problem. Nintendo's North American sales figures were released last Thursday, and they were just the worst. Subsequently, Nintendo stock dropped 17%. Simple solution. I think it's pretty clear that Nintendo's current financial woes can all be traced back to one man's arrogance, clumsy leadership, and frankly, frustrating unwillingness to acknowledge his own company's faults. I'm speaking, of course, about Luigi. It's simple, fire Luigi. This idiot, he gets this whole year dedicated to him. Oh, here's the year of Luigi. Here you go, Luigi. We're celebrating you. And it turns out, non-coincidentally, to be the worst year Nintendo's had since it started making video games. Good job, Luigi. Good job, you little tall weirdo. Okay, so get out of here. This idiot can't leave soon enough. Honestly, though, let Nintendo figure this out for themselves. David Jaffe had a neat opinion I liked. It's kind of just, yes, Nintendo's making a lot of obvious mistakes, but it's non-obvious thinking that has sort of led to all of its current successes. So it's kind of just, it's just Nintendo being Nintendo. Let them do what they're gonna do. I think by the end of this month, they're gonna announce something crazy. They're rumbling that they're gonna fix something, and I just think it's nothing any of us are assuming. You just gotta let that elephant march how it's gonna march. Complex problem. Microsoft pays YouTubers to advertise for the Xbox One and promise not to tell anyone about it. Man, this one's a doozy. Ars Technica broke this story, though it started off as a rumor. It was rumored that Microsoft and Machinima were offering Machinima partners 3 CPM for making a video talking about how they use the Xbox One. And it seemed like, yeah, okay, good rumor, good job, rumor. Then it turned out to be true, and then we saw the actual contract. And this is a hilarious contract for a number of reasons, 3 primarily. First point, funny thing on this contract, you may not say anything negative or disparaging about Machinima, Xbox One, or any of its games. All right, cool video you're about to make. Second, even if you wanted to, you can't say you're getting paid for this, as you agree to keep confidential at all times all matters relating to this agreement, including, without limitation, the promotional requirements and the CPM compensation listed above. Third hilarious thing about this contract, Microsoft pays out until February 9th, or until a collective 1.25 million views has been reached. This seems like a lot to me, 1.25 million views. Okay, cool, Microsoft is paying out big time. But Ars Technica did the math. 3 CPM, that is $3 for every 1,000 views. So 1.25 million views is really only $3,750. That means Microsoft and Machinima are paying out $3,750. First come, first serve. That is $3,750 is invisible on a Microsoft marketing budget. On a PowerPoint presentation, it is not 1 pixel wide on that pie chart. That is so little money, it's like, here kids, here's some change out of my pocket, go make me some videos. Go make some promotional videos for daddy. And also, this promotion lasted 2 days. It started January 14th and ended January 16th. So that means that $3,750 was snatched up pretty fast. And also the assumption is that Microsoft kept reaping the rewards from this promotion for much more than they paid for. Then we learned that this isn't even that weird. Recon XBL, person who leaked the contract originally, and Boogie2988, popular YouTube personality mostly for France's character, but also makes genuine video game videos. They kind of came out and said, this actually isn't that unusual. This happens a lot. You didn't know? The big difference here, this thing where you're not allowed to tell anyone that you're getting paid by Microsoft, that is explicitly against FTC regulations. And something will probably be done about that, probably before this episode airs even. Simple solution. I've been thinking about this. I got it. We're gonna have to pitch in. I'm gonna get us a bucket. I'm gonna find us a big old bucket we're gonna pass around. And collectively, we're going to offer 4 CPM to anyone who wants to make a YouTube video expressing their honest opinions. Honestly though, this is weird to me too. And I think it's just part of YouTube's growing pains, along with its current content ID issues. It's kind of just, YouTube is having to become more responsible. Soon they're gonna come after Angry Joe and they're gonna take his Superman shirts away. It's just, it's becoming everything else. Going forward though, I guess all of us, myself included, should just look at entertainment as entertainment, strictly, and play games for ourselves. And if we have an opinion that is in the minority, never to feel like that's a stupid opinion, because who knows who's arguing against you. Complex problem. Candy Crush developers king trademarked the word candy for use in video game titles and also clothes for some reason. Simple solution. Hey, stop making games with candy in the title, everyone. Not a problem here. Just stop making those games. Like you want me to defend your right to use a candy something for your title? Like, don't. Just name your game anything else. In fact, like, make any other game. Don't make candy games. Stop it! Honestly though, this, I think, is just part of the weird system we have. Yes, there are games out there who are named Candy something that are just trying to get in the same searches as someone who searches for Candy Crush, and that's wrong. That's wrong that they just want to get, you know, some of the trickle down of the big candy boom. The thing is that in order to stop those people, you have to stop everyone, even the people who are completely unrelated to Candy Crush. We saw this kind of recently when Mojang wanted to name their game Scrolls, and ZeniMax, who owns Bethesda, said, oh, actually, hold on a sec. That kind of conflicts with our trademark of the Elder Scrolls. And that was a whole thing, and basically they came to a compromise, they came to a settlement. What happened is Mojang's allowed to use Scrolls in their title, but that trademark of Scrolls is still owned by ZeniMax. And that's whatever, that's our weird system. Complex problem. The Steam controller with no buttons suddenly has buttons. Simple solution? Follow the money trail, people. Yeah, we're about to go down one wild rabbit hole. Think about this. First, GameCube controller with no buttons. Then, Steam Machine controller with no buttons. Suddenly, Steam Machine controller with buttons? And not because buttons are superior, mind you, but so it can be cross-compatible with older games. Yeah, like it could be that simple. Really? Do you want us to just eat that up, Valve? I'm sorry, getting... Ooh, I gotta take this. One sec. Hello? Mr. Biden? Yes, I was. I'm sorry. No, I know. I promised. Please don't burn my house. I don't think we're recording, no. I don't think I said your name. Okay. Okay. Sorry, that was just my friend, Muggs. Honestly, though, buttons are great. Let's stop trying to replace buttons. I feel like 100 years from now, we're gonna have hyper-intelligent computer brains, and we're gonna order all our food off of Amazon.com, and we're not even gonna know what love is anymore. And we're still gonna like to hit buttons. Like, pressing buttons feels good. Embrace the buttons. Hardware manufacturers, embrace the buttons. All right, that's the show for this week. I have to say before we go that last week I called out to ask everyone what their favorite demos were, and I honestly kind of expected us to all like congratulate the same like 3 demos, but there was an almost inspiring variety. of different demos that we all loved. So thank you for participating in that. Anyway, if you're on Twitter, you can find me at Kyle Bosman. I will be back here next week. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. This guy can't leave soon enough. It's like, Luigi, you're fired.
Please don't fire me, I'm a Luigi.
Well, I can't help but fire you. You're fired.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't have time for this? Of course we do. I always riff. This is a great riff. No, it's Donald Trump firing Luigi. How is that not funny? Let me keep going. Where was I?
Luigi, you're unresponsible. You're unprepared. And you slip on platforms.